Hey, good evening, and hello again. This is William Lee, creator of the film Treasure of the Ninja, and a lot of other films too. We're back again, as usual, here on Indiegogo, looking for your help for our next film. Now, before I get started, let me say I want to thank you for help on our previous projects. That would include Black Wolf, Bulletproof Jesus, and Treasure of the Ninja Part 2. All of these films have guaranteed distribution, and we're currently waiting for them to be released. Now, let me explain something really quickly to everyone out there who doesn't understand this. In today's world, it's not like where you could put a film on DVD and have it printed up and sold basically right away and out on store shelves within a few months. With the new streaming era that we are in, it takes a lot longer time to get your films onto platforms. For instance, it took several of our films, including Black Wolf, almost a year to get from completion to finally being aired. Now, once they were aired, everything was wonderful. But I just want you to understand that when you contribute to these Indiegogo campaigns, there are certain time constraints which I have no control over. All I can do is make the movies, get them out there. My sales guy takes them to Tubi TV and Plex and Netflix and everywhere else that we go to, and basically from there, it's in the hands of the distribution partners. Okay? Just want to get that straight first. So anyway, welcome to our campaign for the film Walking on Scorched Earth. Now, this is unlike any other film that I've done. It's still a martial arts film, for sure, but it's also a science fiction movie, a sort of a dystopian, wasteland, post-nuclear, kung fu Terminator movie. so basically, the plot is I am an alien. My mother is the queen of an alien race. We are conquered by a reptilian race known as the Metlons. The Metlons come in, wipe everybody out, but I escape. I am transported from our home planet Telosia to Earth, and then the Metlons come after me. And that's basically the film. Just a bunch of fighting and chasing, and me trying to escape the wrath of a incredibly deadly woman named Kiefer, the Empress, Queen of the Metlon Empire. Now, she's sort of like this vampire snake person thing, and she bites people and she sucks their blood out while I'm fighting all of her soldiers. So there are a lot of awesome things going on here. We're coming for a lot of money this time, folks. I'm not going to lie to you, because this is a big production. And let me explain a little background about how this came about. So in 1991, me and my friend Kenny Castle, a guy who is no longer with us, who I love dearly like a brother, a Jewish kid from Brooklyn, New York. And Kenny had a modeling agency called Beauty Fit. Beauty Fit managed many of the most famous fitness models in the world, including my friend Sharon Bruneau and many others. And we had an awesome audition in New York City, where we had hundreds of people come to the building. We auditioned them. We were working with a company called Platinum Film Investments. And if you do a Google search, you will find these people were pretty much sued up and down, but they basically got around with millions of dollars by cheating independent filmmakers like myself out of thousands of dollars. Basically, they guaranteed they would fund this movie with about $1 million in funding. And back in 1991, that was a lot of money, still is. And basically, they had a scam going where they had a guy in a small office in San Francisco, and he would change his voice acting like he was different people in the office. How did I know? 1991, I was hungry. I wanted the money. We wanted to make films. I fell for it. We sent them close to $8,000 for so-called legal documentation. One day, they just weren't there anymore. Got a call from the FBI. They wanted to know what happened. They went after these people, but Platinum Film Investments is basically still out there on the run with my money and the money of a lot of other people. Now, the original script was called Endangered Species. We've changed the title to Walking on Scorched Earth, changed a few characters, but basically this is a science fiction movie because there are vast wasteland sets that we're hoping to have. Obviously, the Metlons are these superhuman sort of cyborg aliens, and we have a lot of crazy characters as usual in my movie, fighting, running, a dystopian type of feel. I sort of liken it to Mad Max combined with aliens, maybe a little Running Man, all of Arnold's big movies. We're really vibing on that 80s thing now. Ever since my film Treasure of the Ninja came out, there have been a lot of 80s Renaissance films coming back into popularity, and we're going to continue that trend because you know what? It's fun, okay? Also, and probably as importantly, black people don't often appear in science fiction movies. And when they do, as a young man in the theater at Terminator 2 once said, why do all the black people get killed in science fiction movies? So I'll leave it at that. So if you want to see a science fiction movie where all the black people don't get killed, please donate to Walking on Scorched Earth.